All right, fellow have and have not addicts. This isn't a announcement video, spoiler, or anything like that. This is actually just a huge thank you to everyone who has participated in the live streams thus far, either by calling in, chatting in, or just commenting on the videos, of course, watching and whatnot. I just wanted to let you know that I cannot thank you all enough. It is definitely a privilege and an honor to connect with the haves and the have-not fan base. And I've always said that it would be really cool if Tyler Perry had like a viewing party where he invited like 50, 100, a couple hundred, like some of the biggest have and have not fans out there to like come to Atlanta or wherever he is, and the cast members to have like a huge viewing party or like a Q&A session. And to me, this was the closest thing that I could do in order to reach out to the fan base. So again, it's just like every time I pick up the phone and somebody's like, hey, I'm a big fan of yours, I am so happy and honored to be on, like the show. I never anticipated for this channel to turn into like a radio style format, but the fact that I've been doing radio work like a couple of years when I was in college, and then working in the call center at Liberty University for 3 years, and people like, yo, you got this radio voice, you ought to do something like that. And just making that transition from let's just say like a steady job, if you will, like a paycheck every 2 weeks and whatnot. It was definitely a scary jump, like no doubt a scary jump to leave that job where I was miserable but doing well, like one of the best employees on the floor in terms of getting students registered, financially checking, and making a lot of money for the school, but not really putting a lot in my bank account. And I got to the point where I've achieved everything that I could within the cubicle. And when this channel started taking off, middle of 2017, I just couldn't, think of anything else to do but to leave in faith, because it got to the point where, I couldn't be mad at God for me not excelling in life if I was unwilling to get up from that cubicle and hand in my 13-page resignation. Yes, I wrote a 13-page letter, memes, reason why I was leaving, but that's beside the point. Now, I actually watched a Kev on Stage video today. I believe it was him and Mrs. Kev on Stage doing a video about, how to follow your dreams and how they did it. And Kev on Stage is definitely goals. I mean, like literally one of my favorite YouTubers to watch because he does comedy. I think some of my favorite videos are where he gives his opinions on, important matters, whether it be media, politics, and whatnot. Don't get me wrong, his videos like 5 reasons R&B is better in the 90s than it is today, his Waffle House rant, and the list goes on. And Chick-fil-A, he does so many funny videos, but I feel like some of my favorite videos are like his Periscopes, where he just is driving or sitting. He does like 20-30 minutes, sometimes hour-long discussions about certain things. And hey, I mean, I'm just starting off YouTube, so by no means am I thinking of getting to that level anytime soon. It'll be amazing too, but I mean, let me just put it this way. As Marvin Sapp said, hey, I never would have made it without you, God. I mean, literally, I'm wiser, much better than I was. Like literally 6 months ago, I did not expect the channel to be where it is now. Over 14,000 subscribers. Literally, this is all because of you all supporting me, sharing the videos, liking, commenting, and the fact that I'm doing YouTube full time. I mean, it got real when I got my last direct deposit from the call center, and that's when it was like, okay, now I really gotta step up my game, because gotta pay rent, gotta pay the car, gotta get groceries, and pay the cell phone. So doing these videos has definitely been a blessing, because I'm doing something that I want to do. Like today, while I'm recording this is December 31st. So hopefully I'll have this video posted before New Year's. If not, I'll have it posted New Year's Day. And I've done at least 2 live streams today so far, and I'm looking at my list of recorded tracks. I've already recorded 4 videos prior to this one. Like I'm just banging out a lot of videos because I'm trying to get as much content on the channel before the show actually premieres on January the 9th. So hopefully 2018 will definitely be the channel itself has definitely evolved. Like, for one, I've showed my face for like 3 or 4 videos now, because people have wanted to see me, and thankfully I haven't been called anything like a gorilla or anything. So I'm not as ugly as I think, I guess. But either way, in the future I will be doing video chats again. It looks like one of the videos I noticed that when I had a caller, well, a person video chat me back, my camera kept going on and off. So hopefully I can work the bugs out of that. But for now, I'm not against doing the phone calls, because if anything, it reminds me of the call center, which again, you know, that's God working in mysterious ways. Like, I was in that call center for 3 years doing a great job, and I got sick of it. But then I guess that prepared me for the conversations I have with you all via phone on Google Hangouts. So again, that's God working his ways. Like, look, I want to put you in this call center so you can hone your skills, so when you do YouTube, you can get on the phone like it's nothing, which is awesome. I love that. So that's just a God. There's a piece of God in everything. You just got to be able to look for it. So, I mean, I'm doing pretty decently on YouTube. I'm doing pretty decently. I mean, the fact that it pays the bills, that's one of the key reasons I left my job. It's like, you know, when my channel gets to the point where I can afford to pay my bills and hopefully have a little to put in savings, then I'm going to leave. I mean, I had to plan things out. Like, I had money in my savings account, money in my checking account. So I'm like, okay, I think my mom told me before I moved out, it's like, look, always make sure you have at least 6 months of bills and rent in your saving account, just in case anything goes south. And then I thought about that. I'm like, yeah, that's good, because honestly, another reason I left is because there was this, you know, Steve Harvey does, well, I don't know if he still does it, but I know he used to like do all these inspirational videos. And then the key message he kept saying was, you know, to jump, like, you know, jump and just take that leap of faith. But at the same time, you have to work. You can't just jump off the cliff without some sort of plan. You know, you have to have faith in God, of course, but I'm sorry. You need to make sure, of course, faith without works is dead. That's why I made sure, like, you know, I was honing my craft, because I tweeted about the haves and the have-nots. I did my blog for 3 years, not a dime. This was me doing blogs in my free time. If you all know me from back in my blogging days, my blogs were like huge. I'm talking like some of those like 6 pages of Word document, you know, Microsoft, well, actually, just me typing 6 pages of text. Then I would add the photos, put them on there, but I never made money. Then when I transitioned to YouTube, I did that for about maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years. And then I just now started making money on Google AdSense like in June or July, I think. So keep in mind that even though the channel's doing very well, I've put in at least 4 to 5 years of work without making a dime, and it's now just starting to pay off. So hopefully the fact that 2017, like the second half, proves to be useful. Like, you know, I learned how to live stream by teaching myself, doing live chat, making sure the videos are, well, obviously it's hard to stay on topic with the haves and the have-nots, but you know, every time I try to do one subject, it leads into something else. But that's the way it goes with this show. I mean, the fact that the show's, you know, ending in 2020, you know, I really need to figure out what to do next, because the haves and the have-nots, even though that's the title of the channel, doesn't mean that's the only thing I'm doing. Another big blessing is the fact that I have a second channel just covering comics, but I really need to update it in terms of a channel name, and I haven't posted on there in a couple weeks because I only have like 24 subscribers. But hey, that's how I started with this particular channel itself. I only had like maybe 50, a couple hundred people, and then it just blew up once I changed the name. So I really just wanted to do this video to express my thanks to everyone. Hopefully 2018 will be bigger than 2017. Maybe I'll finally get contacted by Tyler Perry. I don't know. That'll be a blessing in itself. And I really love the live streaming, talking with you all, chatting with you all. And as I said before, it's a great way to bring the community close together, rather than it just me talking on a microphone and reading comments, or, you know, posting on Facebook or tweeting. Getting to interact with you all is actually a blessing and a privilege in itself. And I think, and again, this isn't just me trying to promote my channel, but maybe, just maybe, if enough of you out there point Tyler Perry, or, you know, the own Facebook, Twitter page, or maybe even the stars that have nots, if you post them, or point them in like, hey, there's this guy who's a big fan of the show and he does live stream about you all, maybe that, and then have people call in like a radio show, maybe that will be enough to be like, you know what, we need to have like a big party for the haves and the have-not fans, and have them come out to do like a premiere episode, like watch the finale or the season premiere, go to like a have and have-nots press conference. That would be amazing. Not just to meet the cast members and Tyler Perry, but for me to meet you all. That would be a great. I would love that. So with that being said, thank you all so much for supporting the channel. I feel like even though the channel did great 2017, it's going to get bigger in 2018. I really feel that when the show comes back on, hopefully, since I've been posting so much in the off season, that when the show comes back on and a lot more people are like Googling and YouTubing the haves and the have-nots, hopefully my content will be some of the first things they see. So with that being said, to close, subscribe if you haven't done so already, share the videos, get the live streams out there. Happy New Year. Hopefully 2018 will be even better than 2017 for everybody listening to the sound of my voice, and I'll talk to you later.